Hello, everyone. I love this guy. All right. Hello, everyone. We're continuing the domination started yesterday. We'll try to, at least. Is my microphone working? Sure is. I'll show my build this stream because people ask for it. Let me make sure my audio is good. Sounds good to me. Okay.
Well, they always say 3 is the magic number, and we're about to drop the puck on a little 3-on-3 action in EA Sports.
Yeah, this is going to be the this build is subject to change, but people want my build, so I'll show you guys the build what it is right now. But what it is right now is not what it's going to be, most likely.
Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Bees take possession to get this one underway. Slides the puck over to Corona. Big time hit on the play, and that had some hot sauce on it.
He is so effective without the puck, and that's how he plays, James. He is so physical that he can separate player from puck. Creates a ton of turnovers.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
This build is subject to change.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got...
Alright, I'm pretty sure the audio's good. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
The Bees win possession.
the thing with checking audio and stuff, you're just guessing.
Corona's got the puck. Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
And he comes up with it. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Chelios looks around. Picked up along the wall by Corona. Trying to get the puck out of his own end.
Corona's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
And he can't hang on after that hit.
That's why. My movement felt kind of weird. My movement's okay, but it feels kind of weird. I felt a little bit of lag. But it's because my ping is going from 30 to 60.
Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Oh, what a hit with a whole lot of truculence behind that.
You can say that again, James. There was certainly a lot of intent around that, and it wasn't to get the puck, it was to lay out his opponent.
First game I feel kinda slow. I'll be okay, but I feel kinda slow.
Here in the back
Just
half of this
general
period,
movements.
Still looking for our first goal. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Great save.
If I can find a sixes team, I'll play sixes, just so you guys know.
Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. The Hamburgers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Grabs the puck. Rallies on the attack. Here he is in close. Big save in front.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot.
And uses the length.
Yeah, I don't like this ping. It's going from 30 to 60. So some movements are fast, some movements are slow. Oh, that was close. Good thing the net got knocked off.
In the final moments of this period, we're still scoreless. First period nearly in the books here. And he connects with the long bomb. Moves it over to Jordan. From center they get into the attacking area. Takes it up and loses control of the puck.
Let's go. Good period. Successful period.
Period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Show that save. It's going to be the one on the post. No, it wasn't. Oh, that was a pretty good one. But the reason the post save, the game recognized as such a good save, was because I wasn't supposed to save it. I moved when he shot, but my goalie still barely got his pad, got his why don't most, what a, damn it, Cody. Why don't most good goalies use hybrid builds? Well, I'm just gonna go from personal experience because I don't use a hybrid build either. I do not like hybrids in general. They're too middle ground, you know? I would rather be dominant in one thing and then the rest will be my play style. But with, what am I trying to find? Arena music. With the hybrids, there is no dominant aspect to them. They're all just okay in every aspect. I don't care about what the numbers say. Like you can get the numbers at 90 for almost every attribute for hybrids, but that's not what the hybrid is. But that's me personal experience. What other people's reasoning can be different from mine. Let's go. Now, if I was just starting out as a goalie, I would use a hybrid because they are middle ground and okay at everything, and I'm not good at anything yet as a new goalie. But as I progress in skill, then I can fix the things that are wrong with the other builds with my playstyle. For instance, the stand-up isn't that good at post snipes and 5-hole. I can fix that myself. It's dominant in vision and everything. I can fix everything else with my playstyle. So now I have a dominant build. That's how it works.
And somehow he hangs on. The Hamburgers look to start the transition game. And sends it just out of reach. There's the whistle icing the call. Ottawa's looked good offensively to this point, but they can.
Let's go, Extrilsive. See, now that's a logical way to build a build.
And they'll start with possession.
What matters to me are the perks. Are the perks. And the only numbers that matter to me are the ones in the final category with all the vision and recovery and rebound control. Those are the only things that matter to me. I don't care about speed and agility. I would actually rather have lower speed and agility, just like what you said. I don't really care about stamina. I don't care about glove high, glove low. I could -5 those and not have a care.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Good stand-up hit on the play. Moves it up.
Fast and quick.
Now I will show my build. I was just waiting for some people to join up in the stream and after I play at least one game. I don't just show my build first thing because if I have a bad game, then people will think it's because of the build. I don't want people to think that. So we're gonna go through this game. After this game, I'll show my build. And this build is for 6s, but I'm playing 4s because that's all that's on right now.
Past the midway mark.
But this build is for
The
6s.
Hamburgers lead it 1-0.
But as you can see, it works in fours too. So if you play fours, then go for it.
Here they come on the attack. Receives the pass. Rowley's got the puck against the boards. Off the post.
Rowley's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been impressive in the offensive zone.
Black Guys posted a video. I thought his video had to stand up in it. Yeah, honestly, you can make any... I switch from butterfly to stand up to butterfly to stand up. I switch around. Right now, I'm thinking stand up is the way to go for me. Every time I use butterfly, it's really good, but there's always something awful about it that I just can't seem to fix. It's just the butterfly isn't as forgiving.
Well, this is just a hard-working play by the goaltender. I mean, he's bopping up and down, trying to battle and find the puck through the screen, and he does, James.
Penalty shot coming up.
But the butterfly is good, but it has better perks in general. It has butterfly effect in goal, fly swatter in gold, I think post to post. It has very good gold perks, better than the stand-up. But it's just something's missing. Everybody knew you were going backhand, bud.
That's a bit of a waiting game. You got to outweight your opponent. He does a great job and reads exactly where the shooter's going to go with that one, and hey, it makes a beautiful save.
Rowley's won the face-off deep in their own end. Great stretch passes and connects. Quick shot. That's not going to fool him. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. He's got a step.
Oh, let's go, man.
Time expires in the period. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
This is very, very awkward with no music. You guys can hear music, but I can't hear music. Oh, not anymore, though. I have music playing in the background of my stream for you guys. I can't hear anything, though. Appreciate you, Extresive? How do you say your name? I don't know. I'll just call you Extreme. Nice saves. Well, the coach doesn't think so. C+ overall. So I will show the build at the end of this game because people have been asking for it ever since my previous live stream. I'm happy to give my build, but if you guys disagree with anything, you don't need to tell me because every time I post my build, someone has to say, "Oh, you need to have agility, you need to have this, you need to have this." Fine, then put it on. You don't need to tell me all of this. You guys ask for my build, okay? There's no need to... If no one... Oh, that was on me. I moved. If no one asked for my build, I wouldn't show them. Honestly, so... If you don't want to use my build, that's fine. And if you do, that's fine. And if you want to change my build, that's fine. That goal was on me, kinda. Oh wow, I blinked, I didn't see the shot.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
right up the gut into the offensive end. That's a solid check on the play. Great use of the stick here in center ice. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Moves it quickly over to...
Oh, wow, that was a nice play. That was a really nice play because when they pass towards you, it makes your mind think you need to stand still, or else it's going to go 5-hole. That was a really nice play. This guy's trying so hard to snipe me on the post. Good play. Nice save. Because he was being screened. And was that shot between the guy's legs? Because when you shoot and it goes between someone's legs who's in front, it's almost an automatic screen goal.
With that play. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one.
I'll read that chat in a second.
Handles the puck. Shot. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. The Bees have it now. Quick feed to Chelios. Ottawa's playing it from the side.
Good play, Green.
Huge play in his own end.
I just don't want to look down at the chat and then turn over and I'm not ready for it. Good save. Nice hit. Yeah, that's a way. That's the way to do it. You switch your camera. Whenever I'm going wrong, I switch my camera, just like you said. And overhead for me is a little too high, but I understand goalies that use it. I completely... If I had a monitor, I would use overhead, but I'm using a big TV screen, so it doesn't work the same way. But if I had a monitor, a computer monitor, I would use overhead. Has Black Guy's been posting, and I'm just not getting. He hasn't posted a video in 2 months, and it's been a pretty sad 2 months. For me, how I do it is if I have high ping, the higher the ping, the lower the camera. It's not so much about, for me, it's not so much about angles and stuff like that. It's more about movement and ping. You can read plays. If I have a low camera, I can still read the plays. It's more about movement and how comfortable I feel. And fixed is just my default. Oh.
Chelios has already celebrated as he's used his zone ability to help generate scoring, guys. He really is a special player.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back in the way here. Oh, this looks dangerous. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Slides it over with pace to Jordan. Now a quick pass to Corona.
What up, Alex Payne? Oh.
Solid hit on the play. Rowley's got it in their own zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Chelios. Handles the pass in the right wing.
Can I get that stuff off my screen that shows up on the right? Whenever someone talks in game chat, can I get that stuff off?
Poked away at center by Corona. 2-on-1, here we go. Here's a pass. Oh, the
Good.
fire on the feet.
Nice.
Chance.
I'm happy for you.
Here he is on the backhand. Oh, what an effort to
It's always nice when you find your build. It's so satisfying because
I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck.
people say they're all the same. People say every build. No, there is no opinion. There is no secondary opinion. They are not the same. So when you find yours, it's magnificent.
James, he thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Up along the wing. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Puck picked up by Ruggiero. There's a shot. Stumps him with the blocker.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Jordan's got it in the offensive zone. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Alright, face off in our zone. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the 1T setup or the collapse. The worst play in this game that any center can do when the puck is in your zone for the face off is tie up until the defenseman to come get it. That is the absolute worst play in the history of this game, and everyone does it. They tie up until the defenseman to come in. All you're asking for is a mini breakaway to start in the middle of your zone. Because if the defenseman doesn't get the puck and they collapse, it's a complete breakaway.
A lot on the line here in this offensive.
Let's go. 94, that's impressive because drop-ins is the ultimate challenge
And they win
for
the puck
goalies.
here in their own
You
end.
can cry about it all you want and tell me otherwise, but drop-ins is the ultimate challenge for goalies. You're playing with zero defense, and a lot of times you're playing against drop-in snakes that just play drop-ins with their team to get their rank up.
Here in his own end. Game on his stick. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. Takes the feed. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. Taken along the wall by Ruggiero. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. For the win.
He's been trying to snipe me on the post since last Friday. Look at this guy. Look at this guy!
Able to instinctually find it quickly, and that's exactly what he does here. I'm not even sure he saw it, but whether it's his ears or his eyes, he allowed his instincts to take over.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Rowley's got possession here in their own end. On the right side, he goes.
I know it! I know it! Why didn't they have a different rank system? It makes no sense.
All you have to do is make yourself
I think it's because now drop-in teams can play against club teams. Okay, that's cool. But why did they have to separate the rank for that? Let's go. Because now when I'm testing builds and drop-ins, I have to worry about my dang rank being at risk, which I usually don't care about it, but come on, everyone cares about it to some extent. Let's be real here. We all care about it to some extent. But it's quite ridiculous how they did that.
For tonight.
Alright, I don't know what's going on. I guess my team's done. I don't know why, but whatever. You guys are gonna see a black screen for a second. Just bear with me here. I'm changing some of the settings real quick just so my CPU isn't being used up too much. I think that's good. So I guess my team's done. I'll find a new one real quick if you guys want to wait with me. This will give me time to show you guys my build. I'm gonna leave. I'm not playing with just one guy. That's why he left. Alright, so I'll show you guys my build real quick. It's whenever I shuffle the music, it's always this song that plays first. Okay, so if you guys have been following the channel for the past couple weeks, you guys know, months actually, you guys know I use 6-3, right? I use 6-3 because you didn't get sniped on the post as much, and it was just an all-around better experience. But the problem was that 6-3 was just way less forgiving in general. When you weren't perfect, it went bad quickly. So 6-5 gives me that leeway, but it's just not... It's not good on the post, getting sniped on the post, but as you can see, I play far out on the post. I play an extra half push over the post to make sure I don't get sniped. And you can see it didn't affect my cross crease save ability or anything. So this playstyle is perfect. This build is perfect. If you guys want to use it, go ahead and use it. Want to change anything? Your opinions are different from mine? Change it, I don't care. But this is the build I just used. Go ahead with it. So 6-5, you can change the height, you can change the weight, you can change the agility, I do not care. Go ahead. So we're gonna find a new team while you guys screenshot this. Hopefully this guy plays 4s or 6s. I hope 6s, but probably 4s, let's be real. No one's looking for 6s, and I'm surprised because it's actually it's 640 in the East. Xbox has been pretty slow today. Yo. Oh hey, look, might be 6s. But as you can see, I don't care about the first 3 categories. I didn't change anything in the first 2, and barely changed anything in the third one. The only one I care about is this one here. These are the perks that matter. And the 2 that matter the most to me, the one absolute most important perk in this game is recovery. For all builds, for all time. Recovery is the perk you want up as much as you can. And vision is extraordinarily important. And then the rest of this matters, but not as much as these 2. Alright. So if you guys want to, if people join in later, I'll put in the comments section a timestamp for when I showed the build, which was just a couple seconds ago. And you guys can copy and paste it all you want, and and go ahead and dominate. 4s or 6s. But you guys pretty much saw it all last game, and that's why I play a game first before I show a build. You guys saw it all. You guys saw breakaway saves, cross crease saves, post snipe saves. The only goals that went in were either me moving wrong or an actual good play that I could do nothing about. Yeah, I guess I should. I don't know about this the first half of that though. No penalty in your ability to make a save if you guess wrong. Because maybe that's true, maybe that's false, but I don't know if I trust it completely, if you understand. But I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Not this stream though, but I will eventually. Yeah, gold light work is the best perk in the game. Pretty much all of my builds have light work that I use competitively. Pretty much they always have light work. My durability is low because it doesn't matter to me. It's just durability helps you with your what's it called? With your stamina regeneration. And or not stamina regeneration, how much is taken off. And I looked at a video with comparing 90 something durability to 70 durability, and the amount of difference there was so absolutely minuscule that is 100% negligible. So I don't care about durability. I just take it off. I'd rather endurance, which helps with the regeneration of stamina. And you can change it however you want. You can put up your durability if it matters to you. Go ahead and do it. That's completely fine with me. Again, that category with all the speed, agility, durability, all of that category doesn't matter too much to me in general. It's just a handicap, if you will. Gotcha, so they updated it. Okay, then I'll give it a shot. I'll give Instincts a shot, for sure. What just happened here? Why did everyone leave? I saw maybe 4 or 5 people join and leave. Looks like I'm finding a new team. Unless this guy finds one real quick, because that's a waste of my time. There we go. This guy's... Look, Xbox has been pretty slow. Look at how long it takes. Yo, I'm playing goalie. Alright, so... No, I'm not playing threes. These guys got it twisted. Okay, so we're going to this team instead. I appreciate you all for joining me, by the way. Really do appreciate it. Which attributes help with desperation saves? That's a good question. I don't think there's one single attribute. I think it's more of a matter of either your perks or your height and weight. I noticed that smaller goalies get more desperation saves, but you don't need a small goalie to have it. So I think it's all on your perks. I'll just go through what attributes matter to me and maybe it'll answer your question, because I can't give a definitive answer. Recovery is the most important attribute in the game, so maybe it's recovery, and vision is very important as well. Those are the 2 main attributes in my builds. So as long as you have those 2 in your builds, those 2 attributes decently high or at the highest they can be, then your build will be good. Then it's all onto your perks. Yeah, that's what. Here, okay, so the numbers are just numbers. They don't. I don't think they mean anything. Okay, let's say I have a build that has 95 recovery with me doing nothing to it. Let's just take a hypothetical build that could have 95 recovery without me minusing or plussing anything in it. That 95 will be the same as another build's 90 without me doing anything to it. The only thing that matters is how much I plus or minus. I hope I'm making sense. So, let's say, for instance, if glove high and all that mattered, let's say the stand-up's default glove high is 92, and a butterfly's default glove high is 89 or 86 or whatever it is. They are both the same. Just because the number is higher doesn't mean anything until I change it. It's hard to explain, but that's how it works. So, if I plus 5 recovery on a stand-up, that will be the same as a plus 5 on a butterfly. And this is just to emphasize that the numbers themselves do not matter. It depends on how much you plus and minus. Yeah, I never understood that patch. I never saw a difference. I was using 6.3 before the patch. I was using 6.3 after the patch. I didn't notice a difference. So to me that patch was useless. So anyways, back to the hybrids 90 thing. Yeah, so that's why it doesn't really, you don't notice a difference. If anything, it's worse, because the numbers themselves do not matter. Until you, if anything, maybe it matters when you get to 92, because that's what the excellent means in the game. Whenever it says your build's excellent at something, it has it at 92. If anything, that matters, but even that's kind of a, maybe it's like a placebo effect. I don't think the numbers themselves matter. Again, these are just my opinions. If you have a different opinion, then that's fine with me. I'm just saying what has worked for me. Oh, dude, 6'9" goalies. That was crazy. Remember NHL 14? You were just 6'9". You stood in butterfly on the goal line and just used the anticipation stick.
Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. My name is James Cebulski. Always up tempo, always lots of scoring.
All right, let's do this. Oh, my team is good. I didn't even recognize these guys. Yeah, NHL 13 was, I think, the game of goalies. That game, goalies were actually had more of an advantage than skaters. You could be maybe 4 feet out of position, and your goalie reaches out 20 feet to reach the puck.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Toronto's won the draw. Oh, big time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
And a poke check knocks the puck away. Makes the move in front, and he elects to explore his options. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. At center ice now.
I'm so used to running to the bench. I guess I could, but if he misses the penalty shot, then I'm stuck.
It's a penalty shot.
NHL 12, I actually still have NHL 12, and I go back to old hockey games sometimes. Let's go. I play old hockey games on my Xbox 360, and NHL 12 was very difficult. I never played NHL 19. I skipped that year. I skipped NHL 16 to NHL 19, and then I went back on NHL 20. I missed out on a lot, apparently. Maybe it was because NHL 15 was so disappointing I just gave up. Oh, wow. No, the real reason was because I never got an Xbox One until many years later. I never upgraded to new gen. But now we're chilling with an Xbox Series X. They have 0 shots. They seriously have 0 shots? We have 0 shots. We only have goals. NHL 23 honestly was the most underwhelming. It wasn't disappointing in the same way NHL 15 was, but NHL 23 was just very underwhelming, I should say. Everything that they added were just things that could have just been an update to NHL 22, you know? It's just... They definitely changed a lot, but they were all just okay changes. I know, finally. I'm never on a good team, man. I'm glad someone noticed. This is... I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not getting any shots, but I'm gonna get a win. Maybe not. What a poke. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hate 2-on-1s where they pass early, because I'm never ready for it right away. Yeah, that's a common theme. I think this game is a lot better than people make it out to be. I think it's the most balanced game they've had in years when it comes to both goalies and skaters. It's not like one has such a huge advantage over the other, you know? Now I understand people have different opinions, but this is... honestly, you can dominate as a goalie in this game. You can absolutely dominate. But if you're not playing well, you're not. That's how it should be. Get out my crease, fool.
And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh, get a clean sheet of ice, and come back to period number 2.
Like, this is the first game where if you as a goalie play well, you are going to make saves. That doesn't mean you're always going to win, though. You can play at your best and still lose as a goalie, which is the same in real life, too. If your team doesn't score, you can't win. But you can make saves and keep your team in the game as much as you can. But if the team you're playing against is better than you and your team you're gonna lose. That's just how it is. But that's not always how it is, though. You can steal wins from elite teams as a silver team. It's just, I think this is the most balanced game they have made.
The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck.
Yeah. Hitting does take skill, especially with the... I don't know what controls you use. If you use total control or skill stick, but as a skill stick user, still I don't like the total controls buttons. I use skill stick still,
Moves the puck down low. Moves it quickly over to Osborne.
and that's if I play skater at all.
Puck grabbed by Crazy Steve. Denies that opportunity.
And I do like the hitting,
This is why they work on screenshots in practice.
because you can't just hold the stick down and your guy automatically hit him. You have to really time your big hits.
Trying to shake loose.
Ah, he got me on that one. I backed up too fast.
Gorgeous. The Wolfpack have been overwhelmed in this one for the most part, but they finally have something to build on.
Yeah, within the stretch of this second.
When you back up too fast on breakaways, you get lost. I might turn off my music because the CPU usage is going too high. It's making the stream... It's making the stream kind of choppy. I don't know why. I think it's because the music is taking up some CPU storage.
And he takes the pass. Played big in the moment there.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have.
Look at this.
Lost in the sauce, yeah. If you play breakaways the same way I do, I come way out and then I back up with them. When they're in the slot, you should be here. Right? You should come back up. When the slot, you should be here. I was back here when he was in the slot. So I hit the crossbar too fast, so you move differently and you get lost.
Carries the puck up through center. A chance at the rush here. Incomplete pass on the rush.
Maybe even a bit higher. When they're in the slot, you should maybe even be here. Like,
And he takes the feed.
you can never back up too slow, because if you back up too slow, you can always use speed boost. But if you back up too fast, you really get lost.
And a little body contact on that play. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. Look at this, 2-on-1. Cut it to the net.
Oh, I followed it, but my teammate, he hit him, so he didn't really shoot. I actually wish my teammate didn't bump him. Look, he gets bumped, so he gets bumped into my 5-hole.
Here in the late going to the frame. The next goal could be a big one. As
Alright, tie game.
Crazy Steve's won the draw.
I might start.
What a stop on the play.
I might go silent unless someone chats, because when a game is this close, I tend to focus more.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Here they come on the attack. He's across. Hammers him into the boards. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Just a great defensive read there. Puck scooped up by Crazy Steve. Oh, just goes off his glove and it stays out.
Okay.
2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too.
See, he basically just got ran into my 5-hole, so I would have needed to go down in butterfly early. On this one, see, I back up. I hit the crossbar way too early. I hit the slot point perfectly though. Can we get that off our screen? It's taking up way too much of my screen. When you back up faster than they're moving, you get lost.
Takes it in front. Centering pass. And that goes off someone in front. The Wolfpack have the puck against the boards. Toronto's playing it through center. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh no. Hartford's got a hold of the puck now.
What they need to fix is your pad getting stuck on the post. You see how my pad gets stuck on the lip of the post when I slide across? That has cost me goals. Because my pad's in the net and then the puck goes through. They need to just have it so your pad just goes through the post. Like, just, we don't care. Makes it a lot easier.
The Whalers pick up the go-ahead goal here in the first half of this third period. What's the strategy now here, Cheryl?
Well, you know, I think they've gotten to this point because they've held the possession time, James. They haven't panicked. They've had good patience with the puck. I think they got to continue that. And they may come back to the net again.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Plus has it now behind his own net. Right up Main Street and on the attack. What a steal in his own end. They've got a 2-on-1. Across the line. And that's broken up by a great defensive play. And there we go. Icing is the call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Hartford's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Now he takes it over the line. Oh, some strong physical. He might have a step here. Across the line. Slows up the play and takes a look. And makes the save.
Oh, we're up by one? I didn't even notice. I thought we were tied.
More than half the period has expired. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Quick shot. On the air, mailed it right over the net.
Oh, yeah, an opportunity lost here, James. He sees the daylight at the top of the net, and he just sails it high.
Tries to get the puck over to Crazy Steve. Pass in front. And into the
He still got a shot off. He got bumped twice and he still got a shot off.
Hutchison's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he's manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best. I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
From the open ice, they gain the line. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Hartford's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. And they win that draw at center. Sends a pass over. Quick snap. Big save by the goaltender, washing that one.
A player should never be left alone in the slot. but-
Alright, final 2 minutes is when things go kind of weird.
Makes the save.
Rebounds go in weirder places.
Osborne's on the
So do shots.
carries it in. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Nice poke check. And he takes the dish. Lays the body into that play. Moves it around along the half wall.
Oh man.
He's got a chance on a breakaway.
Go in! Oh, that was nice. That was nice. That's how you beat a flying poke check goalie. There's nothing wrong with flying poke checking, but that's how you do it.
Hutchison's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Good stand-up hit. And gets it in deep in the opposite corner. And he slides it quickly to Plus. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Icing is the call.
Let's go, man.
Such an impressive save, James, and I'd love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling.
I think he's gonna tie up, and defense is gonna go in, and then we're gonna give up a collapse. Let's go. 3 wins in a row, was it? Let's go. Or was it 2? I can't remember. Either way, we go in. Let's see what our rank is. 1 loss, gold 2. I'll take it. Alright, that's the stream. I know I've only streamed for an hour, but I might stream again tomorrow, so be here, okay? Be here. When you see the notification, click it, be here. I appreciate you guys joining me. I'll show the build one more time for those who didn't see it. Those were some good games. Those were fun and good games. So, this was the build I was using all day and yesterday. I appreciate you guys joining me. I'll see you guys next time.